they've done that thing that they often do, where they've released something like far cooler and more interesting than the actual trailer, just casually after the trailer. This is the kind of stuff I want to see. So, Super Mario Galaxy, favourite game of all time from when it released back in 2007. And there's now a movie. The initial reveal of the Galaxy title was what really got people hyped up and everything. It was like, it's gonna be based on Galaxy. But in that first trailer, we saw like a sprinkling of Galaxy elements, but it didn't seem like a Galaxy movie. Anyway, yeah, the direct's starting right now. I mean, I can only hope we've got some proper Galaxy stuff. Mr. Miyamoto. It seems like it's been 2 minutes, by the way. I'd be happy to wait for a really good Mario Galaxy movie, but it seems like it just went really quickly. What is going to happen here? It's Odyssey again. We're focusing on this Odyssey thing. Toast Arena. So this is pure Mario Odyssey. I got there's so many bits of Odyssey there. Fire flowers. Okay, cool. We're getting, you know, SMB music. Who is that though? It's not the Piranha or something, is it? Or Illuma? It could be Illuma, right? Oh, it's Yoshi! Flipping out, I forgot about Yoshi. We'll get Mario World music. Frog Luigi from SMP3. That was Birdo very casually.
Who is this?
Was that the real Yoshi voice? It was There's no Galaxy elements at all. Oh my god, it's the Odyssey T-Rex. With the Jurassic Park roar? Is that even legal?
How was that?
I'm confused, Mr. Miyamoto. I'm confused.
Mr. Kondo added percussion to the background music.
I mean,
Yoshi, who's fun to use
this would all be cool if it was the Super Mario World movie, which I think was originally meant to be titled,
in Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island,
or Super Mario Bros. 2.
Yoshi
Galaxy 2 footage.
play an active role across different games.
Bully World. Ooh,
For this movie,
Bully World reference. I mean, Yoshi looks good and stuff. Yeah. I want the remarks as to why there was no Galaxy bits in the Galaxy movie trailer too, not even the first one.
And the movie has moved into post-production. Our teams are now focused on the sound design and the music that will carry
Okay,
our adventure
cool.
across the galaxy.
That's kind of make or break.
Directors Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelinek are collaborating with Brian Tyler, Nintendo, and our designers at Skywalker Sound.
I mean,
Brian has integrated themes from the Super Mario Galaxy games and is recording the score with a 70-piece orchestra. This is one of my favorite moments in the life of a production.
okay, that's what I like to hear. There'll be a breakdown on the channel, whatever
Share
happens.
the movie.
Thank you, Chris-san.
Well, I mean, it's nice to hear, you know, a mention
In the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Galaxy soundtrack. So I really hope it's the case that they just aren't spoiling the Galaxy elements and they're leaving it for the film. I kind of have a rule that, as with the last one, I'd only watch trailers 1 and 2, and then that's it, because then you get into all of the smaller promotional trailers and, you know, they cut bits together from the entire film, usually. So it would be nice to just go in the cinema and have it be a surprise to see various galaxies and all this Rosalina stuff and Lumas and probably Mario riding Yoshi through the stars and stuff. But once again, this trailer's focusing on, like the other one was Bowser in a cage for like 2 minutes, and this one is them finding Yoshi. Basically that scene, and Yoshi is in Toast Arena, so it's like everything that we have seen has been, and stuff like Birdo and that has been very distinctly from every other game but Mario Galaxy. And then you cut to Chris from Illumination going, oh, we're getting all this music from the Galaxy games, which is so cool to hear them specifically mention the Galaxy games soundtracks, because once again we didn't hear any of it in the trailer. It's just normal Mario stuff, I mean, overall, as a hardcore Galaxy fan, it has a very specific vibe and aura that's different to the other Mario games. So if what we're getting is just a mishmash of different Mario games, I think it's going to be difficult to capture that essence of Galaxy in this film. It's a tad concerning, honestly, but I mean, hopefully it's just spoiler free. Let's have a quick look over the trailer again. We've got Toast Arena from Super Mario Odyssey, literally dragged straight out of it, and I love that game. Next to Galaxy, that'll probably be my favourite. I mean, each one of them means something different as I kind of played them throughout my life, really, at different points. And Odyssey was pretty much the last. I see it as the final Mario game in many ways. So to have it represented so faithfully here is just awesome. I can see the Moai statue with the glasses there alongside the Toaster Rainans, and they're like just perfectly ripped out of the game. The bats, I think they might originate in Galaxy. Maybe, but they're in quite a few of them, I think. When Mario and Luigi use the fire flower, it's not the flower, it's just a fireball. It looks sort of like one, but I don't know why. It would be easier to carry a fireball around with you. I mean, it looks cool though, and it's a moment wanted to see since the first one. So yeah, you've got kind of Luigi's Mansion elements again. And it's like the tunnel plays from the first film. Got the Super Mario Bros. Underground score. Like, these trailers only use the original SMB soundtrack, which is kind of annoying, so I was really hoping for the moment that this Galaxy trailer would be like in a cinema or something, and just because those games are screaming and like calling out to be cinematic. So I wanted cinematic Galaxy elements, but we'll just have to wait the film. Mario World theme there on the piano. That's a cool reveal. These are just... So Bowser's Castle here. A giant Cheep Cheep has just consumed a toad. As they do in the games, there's variants of Cheep Cheeps that would do that. This is cool. So Mario, Yoshi and Luigi as a frog, which makes them look like Yoshi. But that is a power-up from SMB 3. Pretty obscure in this game of things. So, you know, that's cool. Then you see Luigi, I think, defeating the giant Cheep Cheep, there you go, and releasing the toad out of its mouth. And then we go back to this, it's like a Super Mario Bros. 2 area because he had ninjas in it, and now there is Birdo. And like this, I want to say casino type place? Yeah, it's like an arcade casino thing with loads of Bowser enemies in it. And was that one of the crabs? Hang on. And yeah, there is there's a crab behind it, which I think are sidewalkers from the very first Mario Bros. Arcade game. Oh, are those things from Galaxy? It looks like Octoombas in the bottom right there. Once again, you have to kind of look into the background, but they are there. Lakitu. This just kind of does look like straight up game footage. It's weird. Yoshi knows.
Who is this?
Who is this? And Toad has a toffee apple. Of course, Yoshi eats apples in the games. Yeah, it sounds like the original Yoshi voice by Tataka, one of the developers at Nintendo. At least some of them are straight up clips. But that one, I'm not sure. It could be he recorded a new one. But they haven't given Yoshi a full on voice, which is good. And I take it it'll kind of follow the footsteps of the animated Mario series, where they kind of adopt Yoshi.
Dinosaur just shows up and he's now part of the group. Cool.
And then it's a reminder that it's supposed to be Galaxy. Oh, babies. Oh. I didn't notice them, that's confusion. So there are many confusing things here. We go from Galaxy. There is now Captain Toad with Baby Mario and Luigi, and Yoshi is scaring off a T-Rex. So is this meant to be an origin story? Although it can't be, because Yoshi's only hatched at the end of the last film, and Captain Toad's there, so no. Which means they've been turned into babies. Apparently. That's the only thing that makes sense. And then we have the T-Rex, basically from Odyssey, once again, Cascade Kingdom. But it just has like, not even like it, just straight up the Jurassic Park roar. I want to say maybe even one of the world ones specifically, because it's a bit deeper, and I kind of recognize this stuff. But that is frankly bizarre. I don't know if they can do that. Has that changed? It is April 1st now. Yeah, so once again, that was pretty bizarre, to be honest, for a Mario Galaxy movie trailer. Hoping they're just saving a load of stuff for the film, because at the minute, it feels much more like a Mario World movie, or just a sequel to the first, with like a bit of Galaxy aesthetic. Like they've got stars in the background here, and the logo. In terms of these trailers, that's about it. So either they've been really clever with the marketing, or they've really messed up by calling this the Galaxy movie, because there are so many elements in this, and it's given us major like deja vu. So other films that just cram loads of stuff into them, and then nothing really has space to breathe, which I think a Galaxy movie does need that. It would need moments of like slow pace. The feeling of the original game is this kind of isolated, serene space fantasy, if you like, with Mario going kind of solo and thrust into this empty, vast cosmos, which he then explores, and then we learn about all these other characters and stuff like that from that point, you know. But the Galaxy games themselves are pretty stripped back, and in many aspects just their own thing, and it doesn't seem like this movie's going to be like that. Hoping to be surprised when it comes out, well, very soon really, April, just around the corner. So to summarise, Trailer 2 has done exactly the same as Trailer 1 really, in showing loads of elements that aren't from Mario Galaxy, and that is admittedly mildly concerning. I wouldn't care if it was any other movie, but when you take something as fundamentally a part of me as Mario Galaxy and you're plastering that on a film, you want it to be good. It feels like a child, but I don't recognise the child at the minute. So yeah, leave your thoughts down below, and I suppose we'll see what this turns out like. So, update, they've done that thing that they often do, where they've released something like far cooler and more interesting than the actual trailer, just casually after the trailer. And this is an official poster for the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and this is the Galaxy kind of stuff I'm talking about. The tagline is, "There's a whole galaxy just waiting to be explored. The Super Mario Galaxy movie is only in theaters April 1st. Just, you know, looking at this poster, it's so much more dramatic, captures the essence of Galaxy, and you know, you've got Mario and Yoshi stood on this amazing planet. It looks like fireflies at the bottom. Then you've got the starry night sky and the Gateway Galaxy. They've spruced it up a bit, but essentially there is the garden to the left that you can go to in the observatory, and to the right is that platform where you first meet Rosalina in Super Mario Galaxy. This is the kind of stuff I want to see. So, bit more promising. I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you next time.